Hey guys. So, today is a big day for our family. We have been working through an adoption for, well, we started the process about 16 months ago. And we had to table some things. Anyways, we actually had to take it off the table or off the table for a couple months. And we knew that going in, and we let our caseworkers know that we would have to. There's a really busy season that we have every year, and we just knew that it would be too much for us at that time. So we needed to table it going in. So it took us a little bit longer than I would say most people would. But then once we got final approval, we met our guy, I think what's considered pretty quickly. And so through that process, there have been, we have literally spent years preparing our kids for this. And that wasn't like why we waited during those years. It just was a side effect that we knew we had a timeline that we actually moved up a year. But we really talked to our kids, really did our best to prepare them during that time, and had a lot of conversations about the reality of adopting and that it's not just going to be like, oh, you'll have a new best friend and things are going to be so fun. It's like, that kid's been through crap and it'll be really hard and they might kind of be mean sometimes. And, so there were lots of what I would consider hard conversations. So I really think that we prepared them and ourselves as best as we knew how. And so it's been really interesting to find the things that we did not expect. So I'm going to share with you a few things that I did not expect, I'm sure, as you can see by the title, from adopting. So I'll just jump right into it. Number one, I did not expect to have the time whenever we just have one or two of our kids feel like intimate, quiet moments. Oh, this is from an event last night. I don't normally just randomly paint 3 of my nails. I actually never paint my nails. But those moments now seem like quiet moments where before I don't think I appreciated them the way that they should be appreciated. And so now whenever I have those moments where we have 3 kids now, and so whenever it's just one or two, any combination of one or two of any of them, it feels like this is so blissful. And not like it's like hard with 3 of them, but it's like these quiet moments that somehow seem so intimate and sweet to me. And I did not see that coming. So that's one. 2, I knew that it would be a big adjustment for our kids, obviously, but seeing them rise to the occasion has really been beautiful. It has been, you have to expect more from your kids whenever you're bringing somebody new in, whether that's the kindest, most well-adjusted person on the planet. We actually had a friend who lived with us for a while shortly after I had my youngest, or during the time that I was pregnant, and then shortly after we had him. And that was an adjustment, and that was a grown up, and so it was just like with each step you have to require more from your kids. That's how they grow, that's how they mature, that's how they become functioning adults. And so there are things that where it's just like, I don't have time to sit around and patty cake all day about if you're going to eat your hot dog or not. You either eat your hot dog or you don't, but that's what's for lunch, and there you go. And so it's like stupid little things like that I find myself worrying less about. And I think because I worry less about them, my kids are just kind of like, well, I guess we have to do this. So it seems silly, and maybe you were already a no nonsense mom and that was never like a thing for you, but for me it was like I found that I had really indulged my kids more than what was maybe healthy or what they needed. And I definitely don't consider myself like a mom who sits around and panders to their kids all day. I don't. I expect them to play by themselves and entertain themselves, and I am not gonna just, I'm not their playmate, I'm their mom. But regardless, I've found some areas where it's required growth in me, and so it's required growth in my kids, and that has been kind of a stunner. And then the next one has been really interesting, and this one is primarily with my oldest. The new guy that we have coming in, I still can't say his name. I mean, I can say it. I can't share his name. He, has been in and out of foster care for almost his entire life, and so he really has no respect for older brother. And that was really hard for my oldest because my youngest has always just like worshiped the ground that my oldest walks on. And so for this kid to come in the middle and like just literally not care was really hard for my oldest. And there have been a little bit of self-righteous tendencies that he's working on, and he's doing a great job. And seriously, I'm so proud of him. But that was really hard on him, and I think it really hurt his feelings a lot, which was, again, not something that I thought to consider. I feel like now, if we were to ever adopt again, I would have a better understanding that could easily be a repercussion again. And I will prepare better for that. But anyways, he's working through that struggle, and he's becoming a better dude because of it, and I'm so proud of him. And it's just like this thing that I didn't know enough to prepare him for, so that it didn't hurt his feelings. He's learning how to cope through that and how to, not let it hurt him. And I would prefer that it just didn't hurt him, but at the same time, that's not real life. And I don't love the pain, but I love that the pain is happening here in our house, where we can help him walk and work through that without him crumbling, So those are kind of three things that I didn't expect, that even though the third one isn't pleasant, I do think that it's good for him to know that everybody's not going to love him, and he's got to be okay with that. And his brother does love him. Our new guy, he does love him, but they just clash a lot. And I think that will decrease as time goes on. Also, they will figure out how to work together. But anyways, there's my 2 cents. So I love you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll keep putting out these random videos, all like stream of conscious, just me talking videos. So he's moving in today, so I'm gonna go get everything all ready, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.